Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Russell Matthews and I'm back with another CRB update for you. If you've been following any of my videos, or if you're just applying for CRB yourself, you'll know that the typical wait is 3 to 5 business days, but now we're seeing that it could potentially be up to 7 business days for you to get your direct deposit. Since the minimum is 3 business days, when we applied on Monday, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and that's 3 business days, so we're actually starting to see some reports coming in of people who are seeing that money in their accounts, which is a very good thing. And it seems like different banks are actually getting this money at different times. So if you haven't seen yours in your account yet, do not worry, it could be coming very, very soon. Since this is just going to be a super quick video, I thought I'd skip my usual spiel and just say, if you like the content that's coming out, make sure to hit subscribe, notification bell. You'll get all those updates about this and other financial things right there. It seems like the reason that there are different banks that are getting different times for when you're actually seeing that money in your account is because each bank seems to have a different deposit time for when they receive the money and are able to transfer it to your account. I'm not sure exactly how it works, and I'm sure that different banks have different systems for how they go through these sort of operations, so that could be the reason that you're seeing it at different times and that some people are seeing their money in their account now and some might need to wait a little bit longer. One bank that I've heard the most reports of people who have the money in their account is Tangerine. Now, I'm a big fan of this bank. It's one that I do a lot of banking with personally. We'll do a video on it in the future on why I think it might be one of the best banks in Canada. But yeah, so Tangerine, people are seeing that money in their accounts as of right now if they applied on that Monday, October 26th date. But if you bank with Scotiabank, CIBC, BMO, I haven't seen any reports as of yet that the money's come through. So if this is you and you're seeing it in your account, make sure you comment on this video and let me know if you've seen it, because again, I use my comment section like a pulse of the people who are applying so I can bring you the information and the problems you're having and the information that more people need to know. But if you have not received this money yet, I don't want you to worry yet, because again, they've given you that 3 to 5 day period on most pages, right? We see that 7-day period on some pages, but I'm still not entirely convinced that it's going to take that long, and I think that they were mostly just putting that on there so that people wouldn't be calling into the CRA's already overloaded numbers in order to sort of ask why their money isn't there. If they give it a bigger range, they can sort of say, hey, like it's still within the range, no need to call until it's after. So I think that's kind of why they updated that language on some pages. And since this is a super quick video, I'm going to throw in some questions answered right here at the end. I'm going to scroll over to my YouTube channel and take a look at the comments and answer some of your most common questions. Okay, so if you've never seen this side of YouTube, this is like on the creator side where I can see all of my comments in one section so I can reply to them more quickly and answer their questions. Bill says, I applied for CRB but was denied because I submitted an EI claim. EI was never paid and I don't qualify. Can I still get CRB, and how do I get rid of my previous EI claim? Please help. Okay, so this is a pretty common problem. We've seen a lot of people who have had troubles applying for CRB because of previous EI claims. What you're going to need to do is call Service Canada, and they will be able to help you out with getting proof that you did not qualify. Some people have been sent this in the mail. Some people have actually gotten it emailed to them, but either way, you're going to get proof that you can provide to the CRA that you did not qualify. This is a little bit frustrating because they seem to be saying that Service Canada and the CRA are working together to determine if you're eligible. So you'd think they'd be able to just pass that information back and forth easily, but it looks like they're making you be the middleman to prove it in a lot of cases. So I hope that helps you out, Bill. Okay, and next up here it's Dave, and Dave says, hey Russell, can you get all payments through the phone, call, and 13 payments at once, or do you need to go on the CRA account? So I'm a little bit confused by what this question means. It seems like you're going to be able to apply on the phone for most of these applications. We don't know if the phone lines are going to remain open for the entire year, but we'll find out in the future. But every payment, yeah, you can call in through the phone. You don't necessarily need to set up an online account, but I really recommend you do, just in case the phone lines end up going down unexpectedly. All right, I scrolled down a little bit, and this is Callistus, and he says, well, seems the delays are in effect. I applied on Monday morning, 5 a.m., third day, and still nothing yet with CIBC. Okay, so you don't need to panic. It could be in your account today, later, or it could be up to those 5 days. Once it gets past the 5 days, I want you to comment on this video to let me know, because we're going to actually be seeing if this 7-day period is actually something that's new for this second CRB application. Okay, we have a comment here. Hi, I'm new. Haha. Oh, nice. Nice to see you on the channel, Stuart. So if I'm under the cap for the year and working, I don't need to pay any CRB back. CERB was monthly income. CRB is the whole year's income. So there's a couple things in here. First off, CRB you apply for in 2-week periods, and you have 6 months worth of applications to spread out over the entirety of this next year. And yes, if you're under the cap for the year, you don't need to pay any of it back per se, but what you do need to do is pay tax on it. If you haven't yet calculated how much tax you're going to have to pay back come April, I really recommend you do it, because I think that economic situation and financial hole that people could be dug into is going to be even worse than all of these payment problems people are having. When April comes and there's this huge tax bill, I really hope people have been saving up this money and know how much they're going to have to pay back. I'll link that video down in the description that I made with the calculator so you can find out pretty accurately what you're going to be paying. Yeah, and it looks like Devin here also hasn't gotten their payment, and they're with CIBC, so it seems like Tangerine is the quick one. Cindy says, this dude works for the government. There's no reason why he's on here other than that. No, I don't work for the government. I'm just trying to be a little bit helpful and bring information to people who may not want to go and read all that big wall of text on the CRA website. All right, this next comment says, my maternity leave was finished by January and my son was 2 years old now. I applied for CERB and I got approved. Now I'm wondering if I still qualified for CRB. So yeah, they got approved for CERB. So I'm going to need to know a little bit more there. The fact that you weren't on maternity leave, that doesn't disqualify you. And you can actually potentially use some of that maternity income to qualify for the $5,000 limit that you had to make last year in order to actually qualify. I hope that answers some of your questions out there. If I didn't answer a question that you have that's pressing on your mind, make sure to drop a comment on this video. I'm going through most of my comments, and when there's a question that I think someone needs help, I do my best to get to it and try to give them the information they need. And I'll reiterate, if you've gotten your money, make sure to drop a comment down in this video. And also, if you haven't, let me know who you're banking with so we can find out which banks are getting their money first and which are getting it later, so we can have an idea on whether or not there is a true delay or if it's just a matter of the bank systems. And while you're down there, make sure to hit the like button, because when you turn that blue, it spreads this video to people who could be looking for that information. And with all of that said, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and I really hope this video has helped you out at least a little bit, and I'll see you next time.